Good morning. Good afternoon. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. I hope you slept well. How was your night? All right. Today, I have a lot of videos to do today because of time. I'm going to be making a lot of my videos than to be shared. Sorry, I'm live on Facebook. My ring lights. For now, I don't have a ring light, so I'm just trying to make sure everything is okay. I'm just managing what I have. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today, I want to talk about feeding of the dead. Feeding of the dead and feeding of the dead in the compound where you live, in the house where you live. Okay? All right, my name is Sezawani Milesta H. Marina from Umuahia North Local Government Area of Abia State. I live in Lagos. Be careful so that you don't get yourself scammed. Be careful. A lot of people are doing all kind of doing. And all this they're doing is they're able to get you and I, some of you, because of spirit of greed, spirit of wanting to make it right now, wanting to grab it all right now. That is why some of these undesirable elements can get you, because you want to have something without working for it. Okay? This is the reason some people can mess you up. Okay? Use your mind. Please, I'm live on Facebook and live on YouTube. Okay? Until I get a good phone or a new phone, I don't know what to say. It's always, I don't know, giving me headache. So if you're on Facebook and this is like fluctuating, going here, and so come to YouTube, okay? Now, why some of you are being scammed every day is because you want to have what you didn't work for. And you call it miracle and you call it, so pay attention. I have not come to anybody's DM to tell you, come, let me work for you. I have not tell you, come, let me help you. Let me be your mother. You have to be careful. A lot of undesirable elements are out there, especially this time of the year, to scam you, to do you anything. And they're able to get you because of spirit of what? Envy. Envy. You want to have what others have. Instead of you wanting to have what you want, you want to have what others have. So be careful, pay attention. So today I'm going to be talking about feeding of the dead. Okay. Each and every one of us has have a dead loved one. Someone in the family have died. Somebody somewhere is dead, have died. So please pay attention. Before I proceed, those of you who always take my teachings and create your WhatsApp group to be teaching it there, you take what I'm posting. You don't want to go deep into the spirit to bring us something to better the life of others. You rather steal the post of others to better yourself. Please, I don't know. You are just insulting your spiritual guides and guides. You're insulting your God that you worship. You are just simply saying that your God or your spiritual guides and guides cannot help you. So I don't know what you think. I don't know what you tend to achieve with that. I also want to say a very big thank you to those. When I did my last video, I said how to speak to the dead, how to speak to your spiritual guides, and how to ask them for sign. Oh my God, I don't want to be posting people's testimony anymore. I'm not here to prove myself to you whether I'm real or I'm fake. So however you see me, take it like that. I want to say a very big thank you for those who did that and sent me money. In fact, you need to see the shock, the fear in the voice of these people when they were sending me messages, and when they were sending the messages and when they were also typing it. The other one said, I was so shocked, I became afraid. I became afraid. The money people sent to me. I want to say a very big thank you to you. And I keep saying it, if my teaching have touched your life in one way or the other, ask for my account number. Yes. I didn't collect money for you while I'm teaching you this. If my teaching have touched you one way or the other, you should ask for my number, account number. You should ask for my account details so that you appreciate. Appreciation is another way of opening doors. Don't just be like a sponge that just suck up everything. Okay? I might not know you. I might not see you. My spiritual God sees you. And I'll say something which I keep saying. I will want to repeat it again. If you do one or two of my spiritual work, it works for you. You do it today, it work. You do it tomorrow, it work. You do another one, it work. One day it won't work for you anymore. Because Imandi, thank you very much. Yes. In this physical body, I cannot see behind my ears. If you have done my spiritual work, 1, 2, 3 work for you. The fourth and the fifth one can't work. The sixth one, it can't work for you anymore. Money is okay. All right, let's just go straight to the point, okay? Like I said, my name is Cesar. Let's start time again. Let's feed the dead. There is no particular time of feeding the dead. Don't wait for somebody to tell you to feed your dead. The era we live now is the era of people not seeking, not searching deep into the spirituality, but they want the physical, the physicality. They want what they can see. They don't want to plant before they reap. They don't want to work on it. They just want it because they want it. That is a very selfish generation. Okay, do not forget the dead. I don't know what you prefer to believe, whether you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, you're a pagan. I'm not a Christian. For some of you who decided to type, I don't know what you're typing. I don't know what you're typing. I'm not a Christian. I don't go to church. I used to go to church. I don't longer go to church. So if you're coming here, take that your Christian mind out of your brain. Take whatever brain you have, take it out so that you can unlearn what you have learned in the past. This is a generation that can spend money to bury their dead. And they instantly forget their dead. They don't remember their dead. They don't know that when your loved one is dead, it's not a loss, it's a gain. Because they are at the other side, seeing what you cannot see with your mere eyes. They are at the other side, knowing, seeing all the pothole, all the unfriendly friends, all those who want to poison you. They are there. And if your loved one is able to live a good life, what I mean by good life is not being a righteous woman or righteous man, being a good human being, living the life that he or she supposed to live here on earth. Okay? You know, this time around, everybody believe that when you have money, you're a righteous woman. When you do this, when you pass the back, don't touch that door again. When you do this, when you do that, when you do that, when you do that, this is the way it's supposed to be. Okay? That is what a lot of people believe. They can do anything, they can dissect anybody, they can do whatever they want to do, and still look at themselves as good people. They don't care whose horse is God. Their own is just to destroy the life of men and women in the name of making money. And when they get old, everybody starts, praising them that, oh, you're such a good man, you're such a good woman. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. Now, if you have, like I said, each and every one of us has had a dead loved one. If you have their picture, fine. And this ritual, it does not matter where you live, the country you live, the state you live, it does not matter. I thought you have opened that door. I thought that door is open. Okay. I know. I think that's through the back. Don't interrupt one in life. Some of us have had dead loved ones, okay? It's those who died untimely and those who died at their ripe old age. It does not matter how the person died. Now, let's talk about their ritual. If you are in a village, and you know where your mother, your father, your child, your brother, your sister is being buried, please try as much as possible to know where they are buried. Get water. Put that water in a bowl. Make sure it's the bowl that nobody has used before. It's something you just bought in the market. I always say something. I said, if you are doing spiritual work, make sure, if you are doing spiritual work, please make sure that you have spiritual things you use, like plate, spoon, so that you don't use what others have used to eat to do what? To do your rituals. Don't do that. Make sure you keep those things separate and tell anybody in your house that this is what I use for my rituals. It's not something everybody should use, but the spoon, the knife, the cups, the plates, the bowl, whatever, put it aside. It's something anybody can be using anyhow. Now, when you put water there, please, it has to be either rainwater or spring water or well water, not water that have chloride, not bottled water, not sachet water, not cup water. Water that has what? Fluoride. Stream water or well water or rainwater. Not been contaminated any chemical. Saying they have not been contaminated. These waters are still fresh. They're still alive. Take this water and put it beside or on the grave of your loved one. If you have a loved one that is being buried in a cemetery, please take out time to be going there. I don't know why the living is running away from the dead. At the end of the day, we all are going to die. So if you run away from the dead, when you die, will you run away from death? Will you run away from the other side? I want to repeat it again. Well water or rainwater or river or stream water. These waters have not been contaminated with fluoride. Talk about the dangers of packaged and refined waters. They are not alive. Especially when you want to do your spiritual fasting or whatever. Make sure you are drinking either rainwater or stream water. I don't know. You have been taught a lot of things, waterborne disease and all those things. I beg. All right. When you get this water, put in sugar. Cube sugar is better. Far, far better. Cube. Put half of the packet of cube sugar inside that water. Put half bottle of honey inside the same water. Put it on the grave of your loved one. Okay? I'm back live again on Facebook. Please, network. I don't know if it's network. I don't know if it's phone. Okay. I don't shout and say I need phone. Nobody they hear that one now. All right. Well water or rainwater or spring water. That's water you get from your stream, your river. Okay. Put half packet of sugar, cube sugar, inside it. Okay. Put half bottle of honey inside. Take it to the grave of your loved one. Most of you hardly go there. You don't know that the grave of your mother or your father or your loved one should be tended. Sweep them. If it has ties, some people that are built, headstone there, put flowers there. Some of the help you are looking for are in the hand of your dead one. They are already the other side. Sometimes when somebody dies, we Africans, we tend to be over dramatic. We cry, oh my, if my mother were to be alive, things would have been better. It wouldn't have been better for you. It wouldn't have. It would not have been better for you. Believe me. But now that your mother or your father or your brother or sister is dead at the other side, they are in the best position to help you. We are always busy running for somebody, running to somebody for help. Somebody who is no family member. Simply because they are, we have big names to bear here in this world. Put it there. Put a coin. Either coin, naira coin, kobo coin, or a penny. Soon I will teach about the powers of penny. Put a penny beside it and go home. Go home. After 3 days, on the 4th day, come and pour it on the ground. Take your plates and go home. Leave the coin there. You might probably not see the coin anymore there. You might see it, you might not see it. It doesn't matter. For those of you who have families, big families, extended families, please try as much as possible to discuss with your people. Because there's a lot of divisions in an African home. Lot of divisions. Because when you do it, when things begin to be okay for you, they said you use your mother, Africans, our problems, nyampian, plenty. Somebody's always accusing somebody. Somebody's always looking at somebody, that somebody's always doing something. But if you are not at home, you don't live in the village, but you are living in any part of Nigeria, in any part of the world, you have the picture of your dead loved one, or you don't have, it's okay. But if you have, print out that picture. Some of you, it's only in your family house you have the picture of your father. It's only in, I don't know, some of you say you don't have the picture of your father. So if you don't have the picture of your father, how can you have the picture of your grandfather? So it's always like that. The problem in this Africa, all the too much. Now, if you don't have these pictures, it's still okay. I always keep telling you something over and over again. That is why I expect you to share my videos. Please, when you are doing a ritual, call the person or the spirit or the land you are sacrificing that. You don't just go and put sacrifice because somebody asked you to do sacrifice. For what? Some of you said, I've done Saraka 10 times. Why did you do Saraka? But I was told to do Saraka. For what? The difference between us, we human beings and animals, is we have the ability to interact with each other, just like the animals have the ability to interact with other animals. You don't ask questions. They say I should do Saraka. I see some people cooking and putting at the altar. Why are you cooking? And they're looking at me. They're staring at me. Why is it that we don't, the God-given brain, sense, this is me, 3, spirit, soul, and body. This is me. I don't want to talk about the elements or all the stars, or the billions of stars, or the billions of energies that made up of this body. 3, spirit, soul, body. But the ability to use it to think is the problem we have. Not me, the problem you have. Because I can't be comparing myself to you. You don't think, you don't make use of your brain. You are going about every day wasting your energy doing nothing. Getting angry, getting depressed, breaking your own heart, yet nothing has ever come out of it. And yet you won't pause and ask yourself, where am I going? Where am I going? What is happening? You don't ask questions to yourself. You want somebody to answer you. Anyways, I don't want to get angry this morning. Now, whenever you are doing ritual, call the name. This ritual is for the land of Lagos State, especially Ijebu. All right, that's good. Now, as I'm doing this sacrifice, am I doing it for the water, earth, air, or fire? You don't just go to the 3 junction and T junction and 4 junction and Y junction and C junction and drop sacrifice. Who did you sacrifice it to? Hey, I've been doing sacrifice. I go to water. I do what? And when you go to the water to do sacrifice, to who? Are you doing sacrifice to your spiritual husband or your spiritual wife or Ndio Tugi? Because each and every of these gods and goddesses have their own likes and dislikes. They have their own needs and wants. It is different. You don't go to the commissioner for sports and tell him or her to give you loan to make money. You see, this word is a tiny bit of the other side. If this word have structures, governors, presidents, senators, ambassadors, it is a little bit of the other side. You can't rub it out to people. Make use of your brain. I keep seeing a lot of things on social media. These people said your chi is your reincarnated self. Fear can't they catch me. I've not done video for some time. I've not done teaching for because fear they catch me. I'm scared for my life. And some people, no matter what I teach, they will still come and tell me, please, ma, how do I know my chi? I don't know. How you will know your chi? And the professor said, but your eyes are one, and I should. How? And I beg, pay attention, I beg. So that you don't spend all your years sacrificing to nobody, to nothing. Not when they check you. All right. Write the name of that your loved one. Write the name. Some of you, some time ago I did a video where I said I did a teaching in one of my videos, and I said a man of 45 years old, asking his father's name. He said he doesn't know his father's name. He wasn't joking. He said he does not know his father's name. I said, how is it that you don't know your father's name? He said, my father did my mother wrong, and my mother left, and I now started bearing. I said, did your father pay your mother's dowry? He said, yes. And yet you don't know your father's name? He said, yes. So if you don't know your father's name, how will you know your grandfather's name? These are things I deal with every day. If your mother had you out of wedlock, maybe he doesn't remember your father's name. That would be different. There are blessings that when a man, is legally married to a woman, the children, there is a blessing that is attached to that place. Whether you are quarrel with a person, you are divorcee or whatever, that is a blessing in that person's father's house. Already, automatically, there is a blessing from the mother's side. That is why, and we go to visit our mother's side, we go, but there are blessings in these two places. And today, when families, husband and wife is busy tearing each other, scattering each other, confusion is everywhere. There's no blessing. Everything is just adrift. And then one day, somebody who knows what's up, look at this blessing hovering around and decided to make use of it. When you are busy doing nothing. Now, write the name of your deceased loved one. If they are 30, write it. The one you remember. If they are 45, you write it. Then, either in the center of your sitting room or in your room, please make sure it's a place nobody will be crossing anyhow. Get a white cloth, maybe half yard, a white or blue or black. Make sure everything you're using for your spiritual work is something nobody has used to eat. It's not something you put in the kitchen, anybody can use it. And no. Spread it on the ground, very little, like the size of 2 handkerchiefs. Like the size of 2 handkerchiefs. Okay? Put it on the ground. Make all these things I said before. Rainwater or well water or spring or stream or river water. Don't use any bottled sachet packaged water. Those waters are dead. It contains fluoride. They are dead. The way I make my water so that it can be alkaline free is to put lemon there. After some time, you can drink it so that it will kill whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got to go. Onyem no bi ya sirike, onyem no bi ya karaka, onyem no bi ya sirike, onyem no bi ya karaka. Onyem no bi ya sirike, onyem no bi ya karaka. Put it there. Half packet of cube sugar, half bottle of honey. Put it there. Put a coin. If you wrote the name of your loved ones, maybe they are above 3, it's okay. Write it in a plain sheet. I'm not saying this sheet that have line. Not that one have line. No. Plain sheet. You write it. If they are above 3, put 2 to 3 coin there. It can be kobo, it can be coin of any country where you live. Put it there and say, this is a ritual for my dead, for my deceased loved ones. You know, everybody's busy talking about ancestors. Who are your ancestors? What do they like? And somebody said, I reincarnated as this person. As you are that person. It is you who is that person. Write the name of this your dead loved ones and put it there. Leave it there for 3 days. On the 4th day, throw it away. Throw it away. You might not see the coin. You might see the coin. But whichever case is okay. If you see the coin after 3 days, take that coin, put it on your windowsill or your wardrobe, on top of your wardrobe. Put it a place where hand can't go and touch it. But I want to assure you that one day you go there, you won't see that coin again. That is ritual number 1. Ritual number 2 is also for the dead. Some of you will pack into a compound, into a particular apartment, and you see a coin. Or you see something that is unusual. It's always a coin, most times. It can be a shell. It can be cowries. It's not bad. But this ritual is, even if you are still living, you have not packed into any compound recently. You have lived in that particular house for the past 2, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. It's all good. You should do this ritual as well. Get a coin. Go and get a coin. I have coins so much. Anytime I go out, I make sure I have coins plenty, because coins should not be lacking in your house, should not be lacking around you. Okay? Make sure you don't lack coin, either in your pockets or in your wallet. Get that coin and speak. Because most of the houses you park in, there are people who live there. I'm not saying those who died there. Some of these houses you see being built everywhere, a lot of them were built on graveyards. It's just a little burial ground of somebody in the past. There are others that the place you built house is a house of someone in the spirit. Some of these houses are gateways to the spiritual world. Get a coin. Please, introduction matters. Watch my videos so that it can benefit you. Watch a lot of my videos. Even if you have parked in that compound for a long time, please still do this ritual. Introduction matters. Introduction is a sign of respect. Introduction, you are simply recognizing the spirit in that house, in that apartment, in that area. My name is, call your name. My name is Ezewani Mili Esther Nhechi Marina. With that coin in your hand, you can use 1, you can use 2. My name is Ezewani Mili Esther Nhechi Marina. I am from Umuahia North, local government area of Abia State, in a village called Amafisingu. I came to this land of Lagos, called the year. I came to Lagos 1995. I was living at Anthony, Ikeja, Maryland, Ikeja. Over the years, I've lived different places, but I am coming from number 16 Lanre Balogo. That is the last compound I lived. And I park in here. Due to people were saying I was using people's destiny, because people were just blessing me with all kind of blessings, with cars. And I park into this place right now. I am a spiritualist. I'm a teacher. I have 4 children. Please proceed to mention the name of your children. If you're living with your wife or husband, proceed to mention them. And due to the kind of work I do, people are always coming and going, coming and going. I want to say a very big thank you for the opportunity I have to back into this compound. I know I'm going to be doing a lot of things that will offend you, that might not be okay because of I don't know you. But I want to know you. With this coin, I ask for protection, for love, for care, for honor, for glory over me and my household. Protect our going in and our coming in. Going out and our coming in. When you finish doing this prayer, put this coin. You know, there are some doors that their window, the doors or the window post, they have a little bit edge. Put that coin there or put it in your wardrobe. Put the coin where no hand can touch it. That is an agreement between you and the spirit that occupies that compound. It's not that, you know, some compound people died there. But this case I'm talking about is that a lot of people, if the plans of the area you live were to be shown to you, you know that some of those places, the house where you're living now is burial ground. Your landlord might not know. Maybe he probably bought it from someone who bought it from someone. Do you understand what I'm saying? I want you to know that there are beings that are living with us. There are people who lie down on the same bed that you lie down every night. They are here whether you like it or not. But with penny or coin, you are able to connect with them. It's a covenant. It's a commitment. It's a contract. Whether you have a car, you have a house, do it. If it's your own compound, do it. If it's not your own, do it. I have done videos concerning this. When you pack into a compound, I don't know. Some of you are crazy. You call your pastor, they start kaboshin lebrogodozo. I don't understand. There are people who owns that land. There are people who owns that house. I don't even understand what is wrong with some of you. Seriously. I don't get it. I want you to know that one day you will go there, you will not see that coin. If you are somebody, like some time ago, I saw a coin in my bag, in one of my handbag. That coin is not any coin of any country. It's not written any country, it wasn't written. And when things like that happens to you, know that there are spirits, there are people at the other side that want to contact you, that want to help you. And when I look at that coins, I know I have a place I put my coins. Anytime I go out, I make sure I go to buy spiritual things. When I need a coin, I don't need. I make sure I buy coins. I'm somebody who's in my cars. I have coins. I don't joke with that. I've not done this teaching about coins before, but one day I'm going to talk about it at length. I wanted to take something. This is a particular purse I go out with every time. And I saw this coin. I start looking at it. Sometimes you might see an object that you did not put in your bag or your pocket. Inside of it, someone is trying to contact you. The spirits want to contact you. If you are this young men or young women who always allow men to come into your house, be careful. Please. Be careful. You don't know the spirit that occupies that area. You don't know whether it's a big man, a strong man, a ritualist. You don't know whether it's a very powerful being. And there are things you are doing that is an eyesore to them. You know, as I wanted to do this video this morning, I have a message that comes that a lot of people, you know, I have been meditating this morning before that message came. The meditation was that people want to come and see me. A lot of people want to come. I want you to be my godmother. I look at them, I laugh because they don't know what they want. And when they come, we are happy. When they do something wrong, when I tell them a message that is going to hurt them, they stop chatting me. They stop talking to me. You see, I'm somebody that is not easily moved. I have grounded myself over a long time. I've come to terms with myself. You know, people, the more don't tell them anything about their story. No, don't tell them this thing you're doing is not good. No, don't tell them. then you will be at peace with them. They are happy with you. But when they do something wrong, over the years, a lot of young men don't travel. You are told not to travel. The road no dead here. And they went ahead because they're into tradition and culture and do whatever nonsense they used to do. And they traveled, they had problem. And they believe that, mommy, please, you're sorry. No, I can't be fighting battle for you. I don't owe you anything. Please, I want to come and see you. There's one that want to come and see me. My spirit have already told her not to come. So I'm going to call her and tell her don't come. Man, I'm not somebody who thrive on praise and worship. I know how I look. I look gorgeous. I look beautiful. I'm a nice person. So what do you think about me doesn't matter. Everybody wants to be close to the governor or the president until the president or the governor pisses them off. Oh, he's a bad man. She's not a nice person. I'm not here to be nice. I'm not here for you to like me. Okay? Watch these videos and watch. I don't give private lectures. If you want me to give you private lectures, then you got to pay for it. I do not give private lectures. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And don't forget, whether you find the coin or you don't find the coin, it does not matter. Okay? For the ones you do for protection over your house, it might suddenly disappear. Don't be alarmed. It might still be there. Don't be alarmed. I remember those days they say if you go and do sacrifice tomorrow, if you see it there, it means the spirit have eaten it. If you do not see it there, it means they didn't eat it. And somebody used that mentality to come to me. He said, that's what I do it. And the days I was passing, they see the food. I said, madam, you're supposed to see the food. Yeah, but they said, don't tell me that. They said, I don't want to hear. And yet they believe that I didn't do anything for them. You see, the matrix is so big, the mind control is so big that don't kill yourself trying to please anybody. Just deliver your message so that you can quickly get out of this world. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you have a question, please go straight to the comment section and drop it, okay? Thank you very, very much. Bye-bye. Mwah. I don't know.